Oh, I wish I was an original carp ball player. That is what I truly like to be. And if I was an original carp ball player, then someone might really vote for me. Now hold on here. This song has a little introduction to it. It ain't supposed to be sad, but you might feel it that way. It's a song about desperation. Every now and then we do get desperate. This is a song about C-A-R-P, and if you wish it, you're going to fish it, and if you fish it, you're going to dish it, and if you dish it, you ain't going to be able to miss it because you ain't going to have it on your line, and things ain't going to be so fine. You're going to be sitting there with your little rod and reel machine, polishing it to keep it clean. You're going to be playing carp darts all alone, sitting by the telephone, and you know that she ain't going to call you. So you put on the TV and you watch the Babe Winkleman show segregating right into Michigan outdoors, but that don't got to go. So you turn it off, you turn on the marine radio, but the radio don't seem to get the click. So you say, hey man, I can't lickety split. You start to open up to a schnook and he says there's something there you overlooked, and you say, baby, there's something on my mind. I know that you're home and I know that you ain't all alone. So you start walking to the pond, you get to the pond, you walk out on the dock, you start splashing off the dock, you say, open up your mouth, fish, this is the big toe with athlete's feet, and let me in. Well, it opens up the pond and you just kind of swim up to it and you say, baby, you look way down in its jet black eye and you say, oh my darling, you know her and me were at the pond as friends. Do not believe what they say. That's only gossip that they're telling you. They're just a bunch of wisecracking fries. You say, darling, take your big scales and squeeze them down. Bestula, what's the name of that fish with the long tail?
Rapunzel.
You say, hey, Carpunzel, hey, Carpula, hey, Carpula the Beulah, flip it down your scales and let me climb the ladder of your spawn, because this is the big toe saying to you, fishing comes once, and when it comes, you better catch 'em fast, because sometimes the fishing won't last. And I believe I musta. You know, I think I musta. You know, baby, I think I musta. I musta carp lost. 1, 2, 3. Never thought about the Hall of Fame. Seemed like a dream would never come. But how could I be so blind, baby, not to see that Pat was the only one? I let it slip from me, baby. I watched it swim on by. Should have cast, you told me. I refused to cast and I let it by. And I must have carp lost. I must have carp lost. I must have carp lost. Somewhere off my line. Now I must have carp lost. I carp lost. I gave away the day when it was mine. The haul could be a sweet thing. Man, I just don't understand. I made a sport out of trolling for you, and now I'm holding empty hands. And I must have got lost. I must have carp lost. I must have carp lost. Somewhere off my line. I must have carp lost. I carp lost. I gave away the day when it was mine. Yeah, I said your boat will get me higher than I ever been lifted before. I said your boat will get me higher than I ever been lifted before.
What the hell? Who turned out the lights?